Hello there, my friends. I'm Frost, you didn't know that already, and welcome to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Hell yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing well on this fine Sunday. This is when this video goes up. Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well, and as I'm sure you can see from the title and thumbnail and stuff, today we're going to be talking about, is Year 7 going to be the revival of Rainbow Six Siege? Now, by revival, I mean like, is the player base going to go up, all that stuff, because generally what happens is, towards the end of the year, specifically in Season 4, because of the last few years, there's been no real significant content other than the new operator, but even that gets stale after a while. Realistically, what happens is people tend to drop off, they play other games, as I said, specifically in Year 4, because it's the end of the year, and about midway through the season, it's Christmas, so everyone gets like new games, whether it be COD or something, and the player base drops. And that's been shown to happen throughout a lot of, years. Generally, for Rainbow Six Siege, the player base has dropped. However, I believe, in my full heart, I'll answer the question straight away and then go into more detail about it. I genuinely believe that Year 7, should Ubisoft pull this off correctly, is 100% going to be the revival of R6 Siege. And I hope it is, because I love this game. Even as infuriating as this game is sometimes, I love it. So yeah, let's get into this, shall we? So, with the roadmap for this year, obviously you've got the 4 operators, because they only do 1, remember, each season. There's also going to be new maps, which is great because we've not had a new map in 3 years. I believe it's called Emerald Plains, correct me if I'm wrong on that. I believe it is called Emerald Plains, and that should come out, I don't know if it is this season or next season. I'm not sure which one it is. It comes out at some point. Obviously, new map, great. I believe it will be in the competitive playlist, which is also great because the competitive map pool is a bit boring when you play the same maps over and over again, especially since map ban was introduced. It's pretty much the same map over and over again, especially if you play for like a long time. So yeah, here's hoping it's not just for the casual playlists, and it is in fact for the ranked playlist, which it should be, 100%. There probably is more detail to be on Emerald Plains that I've just not looked up on, so if I am missing anything and you know about it, please do let me know, genuinely. If I've missed anything at all, by the way, as well, like there's an extra detailed point you want to make, do so either in the comments, or do so in the comments, I guess. I don't know why I said either. I mean, I guess you could tell me on my Discord server, but there's not much of a point to that. But yeah, moving on, new player protections and stuff, which is great. I believe it will be stuff like anti-cheat, DDoSing software, and they mentioned something at the Year 7 panel. If I remember correctly, it was something like they're going to try and make a system where, say, you chuck a frag grenade, but it accidentally hits a teammate, and then you leave to avoid the sanction. The system now picks up on the frag grenade accidentally hitting your teammate, so you won't get penalised for it. I think that's how they said it. I could 100% be wrong on that, and if I am, I'm sorry. But I think that's how they said it at the panel. So, that seems interesting. I really want to see how that one works. As for DDoSing, like software, that would be amazing. I think, well, it applies to all platforms, but here on console, at the higher rank specifically in ranked, it is a big issue for DDoSing. As I'm sure if you watch any console or seen any Reddit posts or Twitter posts or even other console YouTuber, it's fucking mental how many people get DDoSed. I will say though, from personal experience, the number has went down. It used to be a lot more rampant like ages ago, but it's still there, and that's the issue. So I'm glad they are fixing that. Well done, Ubisoft. Well done. I'm proud of you. The next thing I'm going to be talking about really quickly is console improvements. Now, I don't quite remember what they said for this. I imagine it'd be like things they've been doing already, like recoil changes for certain guns and stuff like that, to make it more suitable for console players, because obviously, we are stuck to a controller. And unless you're a scumbag and use the keyboard and mouse on, console. But yeah. we're restricted to, or we're supposed to be restricted to a controller for the most part, but you know, some people don't quite do that. Now, one downside I suppose you could mention here is that the crossplay was delayed, I believe. And so crossplay was delayed, unfortunately, right? I would love to play with some of my friends on Xbox, but, you know, it's been delayed. To what season? I'm not quite sure. Whether it be this year, or whether it be Season 3, or Season 4, or whatever. I'm not quite sure, so don't quote me on it. It might come this year. It might. But crossplay would be amazing. As I said, take a shot every time I've said amazing, by the way, and you'd probably be shit-faced. But yeah, crossplay would be good for this game, 100%. Now, I want them to do it, if I had the choice, I want them to do it in a certain way that Overwatch does their crossplay, where console plays together, so PlayStation, Xbox will play together, but PC has their own thing. And I want it to stay that way, because obviously PC players have a greater advantage. You know, they're not necessarily more skilled, but they just have the advantage that makes playing against console unfair. And so I want them to do what Overwatch did with theirs, and to keep PC separately, but make console players play together. I think that'd be fun. Unless it's like an event, but it depends on the event. If it's something like Outbreak, you know, like a PvE event, then 100% I do think console and PC should be able to play together. But in ranked, and even like a quick match, 100% no. I don't want that. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that, and if I am, then whatever, I suppose. But yeah, I really don't want to have, you know, PC sweats in my console games. It's bad enough with the console sweats, for God's sake. I don't want to add an extra layer to that. Balancing, I don't know what they're going to do with balancing, honestly. I think there's going to be operator reworks, as there usually is. They're going to change the OP ones. How they're going to do that, I don't know. I'd say a rework would be the best solution, but you can't rework everyone, can you? Because sometimes it just feels weird. So yeah, I'm not sure how balancing is going to work. I'm iffy on the topic of balancing because, well, they've done some good things, right? They've done, so now, obviously, if you've been playing the game, you'd know that now cameras that are placed outside that aren't there originally, so like say Maestro Black Eyes or Valkyrie, no, Maestro Evil Eyes and Valkyrie Black Eyes, they now, obviously, you know, disconnect when you put them outside, which is good. It's a good feature, 100%. As someone who plays Valkyrie, bit annoying, but I do understand where they're coming from, because especially at a higher rank, it's annoying to like have to, out of fear, if you know there's a really good Valkyrie player on your team that's going to keep, like, you know, placing cams outside. I think it's like more so you don't need to pick someone like IQ each round, especially if you don't necessarily play IQ a lot. I mean, it's fine for me because I love IQ, she's my main, but for other people that's not the case. So yeah, balancing, I'm not sure how that one's going to go. I wish it's well, I really do. The next thing I wanted to say is the implementation of two things which are really good features, and then I'll end the episode. The first of those being Attacker Repick. Attacker Repick, I think, is an amazing system, because essentially now, if you're running a team comp that doesn't do well against what the enemies are playing, you can now switch things up. So, for example, if you know Bandit or Cage on the enemy team, you can now bring someone like Thatcher or Kali to go against that, you know, so you can help out, say, Hibana, Ace or Thermite. So that's a really good feature that I'm glad they implemented. I don't think they'll add a Defender repick anytime soon, because I don't know how that would work. However, I do think at some point during time they will limit the amount of like repicks you can have, so look out for that, I guess. The other thing's a team deathmatch mode. Thank God they implemented this. I was over the moon when I heard this was being implemented, like genuinely. Like, this will be, I love it, right? Team deathmatch mode, it's not sweaty, it's just laid back, casual, it's a good warm up so you're not playing terrorist hunt. It's really good, I love it. It was a great implementation. And so, as I said, I 100% think that if Ubisoft play their cards right, Year 7 could be the revival of Rainbow Six Siege, and I hope it is. You know? I really do hope it is. But anyway, that's it. That's it. I'm going to keep this a short video. I've been your boy Frost, and hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to give a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Hell yeah. Do you guys, you know, think Year 7 is going to be the revival of Siege? Let me know. Anyway, I've been your boy Frost. Peace.